Welcome everyone to a new series. I'm going to be taking a small break from Minecraft, just getting some feelers for some other styles of content. Minecraft will still be part of the weekly uploads, but we're just gonna change the pace. I don't want to get burnt out on Minecraft right this moment, so we're gonna play some Terraria, which I say getting burnt down on Minecraft as I pick a game that's probably just as bad, but this game's a little more fluid for me. I've put a lot of hours. I think Steam showed like 900, which is a lot for me, but not a lot compared to other people. So I have played before, but we're gonna make a new character. I don't really change my character all too much. We need a new world. We're just gonna call it Rex's Let's Play World. We're gonna go medium. We're gonna go classic. We're gonna go random, and we're gonna create it. Okay, so we got Crimson, which, if you didn't know, with Terraria, there's two random world gen options. One is corruption, one is crimson. They're the evil of the world. We were so blessed with crimson. It's going to have unique enemies and bosses. So the goal for this first episode is just going to be getting set up. I'm going to favorite so it goes to the top. Okay. So you spawn in the center of the world, because if I open the map, you see this is center-ish, center. If you don't know, Terraria is a 2D world. Above is the top of the world and below is the bottom. The bottom is a hell-like world and the top is space, air. But we're just gonna kind of explore the surface real quick. There are NPCs, as we saw right there with the guide. I'll show you kind of what you can do with him. But let's see what we got here. Some of the big things we just need to be doing is we just need to be popping these pots so we can get some early stuff. Just like Minecraft, there is a tier system to the tools and weapons. So right now, everybody, you always start with a copper pick and a copper short sword and a copper axe. The higher in tiers, the better they become, the faster they become. Top right up here is my health. Terraria does have 3 modes, actually 4 modes now. It's classic, I need gel. So there's classic Terraria, there's expert Terraria, which is kind of every enemy hits harder, has more health, and I think the bosses have some unique movesets for their fights. Right now we're just trying to get some gel and try not to die. Alright, let's just pop a tree real quick. You see this kind of takes a little bit. Nice and slow. I would really love yeah, there we go. I grab these mushrooms, they're an early food source. This little plant right here in front of me, this is for making potions, so we're gonna go ahead and pick it up now. And just keep exploring the surface. There are some passive creatures just like Minecraft. Most of them do not drop anything. Okay, cool. We've got our first little structure here. This is a living wood tree. We can actually make a really nice base out of this if we wanted to. We'll kind of give it an explore. Alright, so can of worms, bag of herbs, some rope, which will be useful. This allows us to reach higher. It's got 1 defense, so we'll just go ahead and take it now. Sometimes they spawn with these rooms. Cool, so we got a radar. So now over here underneath the map, we'll see that there's 2 enemies nearby in this kind of... Okay, so over here on the left is our first little evil area. And we got a plant, or we got a book of plant fiber. I'm gonna go ahead and I should just take these chests with me. So plant fiber book. See the vines kind of hanging up. I'll show you. We'll go up here and show you how it works. See these vines right here? Normally you can't do anything with these, but with the book equipped, we can get plant fiber rope, and it's just a free rope converter tool. So Terraria does have a few classes in no sense. Okay, bad guy coming towards me. Okay, so see, this is the bad guys. See, they got 70 health, so we're just gonna use one of our recall potions, and that takes us back to spawn. And let's go explore the other way. So Terraria has a few things. If you look here, it says melee damage on these. This says range damage. There are mage weapons and there are thrown weapons. Look, if I'd have just gone to the right, we'd add a closer one. Maybe this is where we make our base. Okay, Slime, you're kind of winning the fight. So we got another radar, which doesn't do us any good to have 2. So let's just keep on going. Slime are the basic enemy. Place some rope so we can traverse. We just want to kind of see what we're working with here. Not for anything particular, but we just... Surface loot can be a pretty good way to kind of get the ball rolling. So as you can see, this is a little too tall for us to jump. So we're going to use some rope to just make a little... Okay, and I'm coming up on a desert biome, as we saw with the background shift. And we've got a new type of wood here in the form of palm wood. And palm wood you only get from putting acorns on sand. And I'll show you, they have different textures. We just want to see what we're kind of working with. Just like Minecraft, there is an underwater system. Okay, we got an enemy right here, the vulture. Try to keep him at bay for a second. There is no clock. Or, sorry. There is a clock. There is not a way to track time without a clock, just like Minecraft. And just like Minecraft, sand has gravity. We're going to pick up some of this cactus because we can use it to make a early armor. And as you can see by the map, the sun is starting to set. There's a new enemy down there. That's the antlion. Okay. I gotta be careful here. I don't want to get the aggro of 2 vultures because I probably can't handle that fight. I'm going to recall. And we're just going to go ahead and set up a temporary base. Gather a lot of wood real quick. And every time you hit a tree, there's a small chance that you get a little item like that. Okay, I think that's going to be plenty of wood for the moment. We're going to go over to our tree that we found right here at the start. And this is kind of what we're going to use as our base. And we're going to do this for a few reasons. First one is I do not want to be out at night. So we're going to make a workbench. There's some things you can craft on the fly. Some things need a workbench. Right here is their cost, so we can convert, things to so. Okay. So we're underground now, and it doesn't look like we have anything good under here. So let's just spend some time underground. So right here, these are gems. We can certainly use those later for some magic weapons and some decoration. So in the meantime, we're just going to turn on our smart cursor, and it kind of goes in the direction that you're pointing. Use it to just dig down so I don't have to try so hard. Okay. Our world gen is not favoring us today. It's fine. We're gonna need some stone. So the cobweb is gonna be good because it will allow us to, let's just make some platforms real quick. And not struggle to get back here. Will allow us to make a yo-yo. Which we can do. So it's kind of a melee ranged weapon. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make a bow real quick, and then we're also going to make some arrows with some of this couple pieces of stone that we have, just so we have them. I'm gonna put that there. I'm not gonna use the copper short sword for anything, but we do need it for later. So I'm just trying to get some more stone, so we need to be able to make a furnace. Oh, I hear water. I hear something jumping in water, I should say. Typically when something's jumping in water, it's an enemy. I'm gonna throw a bomb right there, and I'm gonna use this to let some embers fall, so I can kind of see what's below us. Kill the slime. Bombs do work underwater. use them to kind of clear out. Put these kind of up here too. Perfect. Some glow sticks are really useful because you can throw them kind of like that and you can see underneath things. So we're just going to toss some of these bombs because we want to keep mining down. Okay, so see this uniquely shaped outcrop? There's a button right here. And I'm gonna show you, if you hit the button, it activates a boulder trap, and that boulder does have the chance, or does have the potential to kill you. Worms are kind of like the worst enemy, just because you hear them, or you could be like me and just not even see them. Okay, so here's our first ore right here. Come on. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and grab this. This is lead. So ores kind of generate in, like I said, tiers, but there's also some randomness to the ores. So in our case, lead and iron are the same tier, and your world will only come with either lead or iron generation. It will not come with both. You can still get the other ores, however. Wasting a lot of arrows here. Let's see. Try not to drown right here, but it's very likely that I do drown. How about this? Okay, it is still nighttime. Nighttime in Terraria works a lot like nighttime in Minecraft. There are zombie guys right here. And typically, if they're holding something, they drop it. Oh. We are not in a good spot. 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 Okay. I don't know if you guys heard it, but if you can hear what sounds like a falling star kind of sound, that is a falling star. I don't know where it is. Just now kind of light up some of this so I can see the zombies coming. The zombie with the slime head right here, they drop gel, so. And we have a new enemy type right here. We have the demon eye. I shouldn't say new. It's new to this video. He drops a lens. No drop there. Did drop copper though. So Let's just go back. It's not quite nighttime yet, or daytime yet. So we'll just keep on. Let's pick a new direction. So we're kind of just on the lookout for things. Something I did not explain earlier, and I'm hoping that I can now that I have some more cobwebs, is weapons do have modifiers. So earlier when I made the bow, I got a keen bow, which comes with a little bit better crit chance. There's a whole character that, not character, NPC, that we'll get access to as we progress through the game, that allows you to roll for money to get modifiers on things, and it's quite neat. I'm going to go ahead and just toss this so we have some illumination below us. And typically I would not recommend digging down, but look at this big tungsten vein. Okay. There aren't going to be ores that we can't mine with the basic tools. Unlike Minecraft, a lot of the basic early ores, they can all be mined with the normal pickaxes. There's just a couple of exceptions to that in early stage Terraria, and I believe so it's the other thing we talked about. Terraria has two modes. There's a pre-hard mode, and then there's hard mode. Hard mode happens after we progress past a certain boss, and new bosses unlock, new monsters, new things, new gear. Pre-hard mode, we're gonna fight every boss. So that's gonna be King Slime, Queen Bee, Eye of Cthulhu, Brain of Cthulhu, Skeletron, and then the Wall of Flesh, which the Wall of Flesh, upon completing that, will be our entrance to hard mode. But we're gonna do some prep for that, just to do it. I'm just trying to find some ore. Alright, so we got tin instead of copper. So tin and copper are the same. You always start with copper tools, but there's a chance that your world comes with tin. And we're just doing this just to kind of find some things while we waited for daytime. I bet you, yeah. So we're going to end the episode with us kind of completing a house in a way. NPCs you don't have to do anything with them, but they are a significant portion of this game. So I do recommend that you do something with them. You could set up a NPC tower, like good old Minecraft villager dungeons. I, on the other hand, like to decorate my NPCs' houses kind of up. So it's going to look a little goofy because I'm missing a couple of pieces. But I'm going to take this one down. And then we're going to Your character is 2 blocks wide. He does not fit through a 1 block piece. So keep that in mind when you're mining things out. I'm going to show you a neat little trick to building NPC buildings. Just going to use what resources we have. And if you turn on Smart Cursor, you can auto place your walls. It looks like we're probably gonna have to take this out. A little too close to the opening, so we'll have to fix that, and I will hopefully have a great way to fix it. Okay, so to make NPC buildings, you need 3 things. You need a table. It doesn't have to be a table, it can be a workbench too. A place for them to sit, and you need 63 livable spaces, livable squares. So if the room is 9 by 7, that's 63, and a light source. Doesn't matter if it's just one. You can come over here and you can click so when you open your inventory, you can click the housing tab and then you hit housing query, and up here it says this room is missing a wall, and that's because I don't have the door up. But you can use platforms and trick the system into thinking it's a door. You can pass freely, and you don't have to hear this door opening sound. So now we're going to take the guide and we're going to click him and put him in there, and that's going to be his home. He'll spawn over there during the day. Let's go explore the surface to kind of round things out. Wait, we've already kind of done that. We need gear. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill these guys. As you can see, the yo-yo is kind of good. Oh, what I was talking about with modifiers. If we are so lucky, we could see, there we go. So we've got strong now. So now it's got a little bit better knockback when it comes to our bow. I'm going to flatten this just because I don't like having to walk over it. And just gonna keep on going. We are out of torches, so let's make a few. Some NPCs do have requirements to live. The guide has no requirements. To spawn in them, we will have to meet the requirements, and that's pretty easy. I don't think there's really anything too crazy I want to do for the rest of this first episode. I want to keep it nice and short. So I want to thank everybody for hanging out, and I will see you on the next one.